Hi everyone. Now I am going to explain you about excretory system in human beings. In other words, it is called as human urinary system because through this system only the urine is expelled outside. Then what about that undigested and unabsorbed food materials? You studied in your digestive system, the undigested or unabsorbed food substances are released through the opening called as anus that is present in digestive system. Here it is the system called as human urinary system because only the urine is expelled outside. So what is the composition of urine? So the urine is composed of some nitrogenous waste like urea, uric acid, ammonia and other unwanted substances, water, etc. So whatever we are taking the drugs, that is also coming through the urine. So these are the toxic substances that should be eliminated from the blood so that the osmoregulation of the blood should be maintained, or our body osmoregulation should be maintained. So the kidney is function of the kidney is ultrafiltration, reabsorption and also maintaining the osmoregulation. Okay, so how that work is taking place in this system that we are going to see now. A pair of kidneys are present on either side of the lower abdomen, that is nearer to the vertebral column. Okay, that is the dorsal side. So whenever you are seeing the system, it is a mirror view of your body. You know, this is right hand side means your side, it is left side. Understand? So it's a mirror view of the body. So the right side kidney and this is the left side kidney. So the right side kidney is slightly lower than that of the left side kidney. So already I have given you the clear explanation for this, because the right hand side, the four-lobed organ called as liver is occupying much space. That is what the right side kidney is slightly lower than that of left side kidney. And the kidneys are connected to the vessels, two types of vessels, this you know, blue color and red color vessel. Blue color means it is deoxygenated or impure blood. Red color means it is oxygenated blood or the pure blood. So this is called as renal vein and this is called as renal artery. So the renal vein, you know, always the veins are collecting the deoxygenated blood. So it collects all the deoxygenated blood from the kidney and it takes to the lower portion of the heart where the inferior vena cava is present. So through the inferior vena cava, it is pouring the deoxygenated blood into the right atrium of the heart. So when you study about the structure of heart, you will know more detailed about this. So the renal vein, it ends with the inferior vena cava and it pours the deoxygenated blood into the heart. Now coming to the artery. The aorta is branched out into renal artery and it takes up the oxygenated blood and it supplies to the kidneys. So this is the function of renal vein and the renal artery. So the renal vein, it takes the deoxygenated blood from the kidney to the heart, and the renal artery, which is taking the blood from the heart through the aorta and it enters into the kidney. And now coming to this kidney, inside the kidney in a bean shaped structure, inside this bean shaped structure, millions of microscopic filtration units called as nephrons. And what is the function of this kidney? It is ultrafiltration and reabsorption that is taking place with the help of this millions of filtration units called as nephrons. So what is the structural and functional unit of kidney means nephrons. So what is the function of kidney? What is the function of nephron? If the question comes commonly, that is the ultrafiltration of blood and reabsorption that takes place in the kidney as well as in the nephron. And coming to the next part, each kidney is connected by the tube called as the ureter. So a pair of ureter is connected with this bag-like structure is called as urinary bladder, and the urinary bladder is ends with the small opening called as urethra. So the kidney is filtering the blood, and then how it filters, that you will study in next session, that is the structure and function of nephron separately. So now coming to this, with the help of these nephrons, the blood gets filtered and the urine is passed to this ureter and it is filling into this urinary bladder. So the urinary bladder is a muscular bag, so it is connected with the brain. So whenever it fills, you feel like urgency, then automatically the opening is open and the urine is expelled outside through the urethra. This is the structure and functions of human excretory system or the human urinary system. It's just like outline only. Now coming to the LS of kidney. LS means longitudinal section. So when you take the kidney is divided into half. That is from the top to bottom, it is divided into half. When you see this internal portion, it looks like this. So LS means longitudinal section of kidney. So I am not going very deeply about the structure, only the outline. So the outermost, there are two layers are present. One is the outermost and the innermost layer region. So the outermost region is called as cortex and innermost region is called as medulla. Apart from this, so many structures are there, pelvis, calyces. When you go to the higher class, you will study more detailed about it. So the outside region is cortex and inner side region is medulla. Because how the way the nephrons are connected. Next part, when we are discussing about the nephron, you should know about the cortex and medulla. That is what I am explaining here. So the outer region is cortex and inner region is medulla, and already I explained about the renal artery and renal vein. Renal artery takes up the pure blood to the kidneys and renal vein takes the deoxygenated blood from the kidney. Okay. Then all the structures are connected with this pelvis, renal pelvis, and then into the ureter. Okay, and then to the urinary bladder. So this is the LS of kidney. So up to this I will stop this outline structure and functions of human excretory system or human urinary system. Next part I will explain you about the structure of nephron. Thank you.